Hi everyone. So today's think on this things where's my voice? Excuse me. Today's think on this thing is going to be a video format, and I've just been doing a lot of reminiscing, a lot of thinking, especially over the weekend. And I know summer holidays coming, or some people are already on summer holidays, and you're thinking of the next destination. Oh, should we go to Disneyland? Should we do Paris? Should we do America? Should we do blah blah blah? That is all good because that's even part of learning also. But I just wanted to bring a different perspective in this video, and the perspective is that we should try to use this summer break and skill up our kids, right? So when I mean skill up our kids, it can be simple things as, oh, this summer we're learning how to cook. So for example, if a child is born today, let me even backtrack. If a child is born today, as in today is the 14th, is it the 14th? Yes, the 14th of July. In the next how many years, by the time they turn 18, they only have 18 summers. If you understand what I mean, just 18 summers with you. And let's assume that, okay, the child is leaving you, like finding their own feet, their house. They're literally leaving you by 18. So they have 18 summers with you. That's an opportunity to have at least one skill per summer, because summer is just once every year. And that's a huge opportunity sometimes I think we parents waste in just filling up things that are not quote unquote important. So the idea of just putting travel into our summer will not help us. See, I was listening to a podcast yesterday, and then the man mentioned something that has stuck with me. Like, I can't even shake it off, really profound. He said about 86% of millionaires or billionaires that we see now started or made their millions or made their mark or whatever between the ages of 15 and 28, if I remember or I recall what he said. So I went online and actually went to Google, like, how did this thing start? And I saw examples of, like, say, one, Elon Musk. Elon Musk said, I think was it Elon Musk or Bill Gates? I think he made a code for his dad when he was 12. Oprah started, I think, when she was also 15. Warren Buffett started selling things at 15 also. So during his summer breaks, he will make sure he is probably maybe delivering newspapers. He will collect money for those. He will buff people's cars. That's literally how he was making money. So this is a huge opportunity this summer to skill up your children. See, there is no time. We think, oh, they're still young, they're 5, they're 6, they're 7, they're 4, they don't know what they're doing. And I want to mention a tech house that this man mentioned in the video. He said something like, when he was I don't know what age, or I can't remember what age it was now, he said he wrote down the things. He wanted to get married at 20, he wanted to have his first child at 21, he wanted to make his first million at 25. He wanted to do, I mean, he wrote it step by step. Now, it doesn't mean that all of those plans will materialize. He even said it that most of, or some of these plans did not even materialize at the time he said it was going to materialize. But the Bible was very clear when it says, write the vision, make it plain. So this holiday, I've told my kids, you need to sit down. What do you want to achieve? What is the vision? What are you trying to see? What can you see? That's it. Just like Abraham was brought outside and God told him, what can you see? Count the stars. What can they see? Ask them. It might not even be a full, they might write funny things, right? It doesn't matter, but let them write it. Stick it somewhere. Every summer, revisit it. Let them look at it in the morning. Let them look at it before going to bed. And revisit it every summer if anything has changed. Let them change it as many times as they like. Anything that comes to their mind, oh, I want to be a musician by age 25. Oh, I want to do this. And then we can now work backwards and take it one step at a time and say, okay, you want to be the best guitarist, for example. How can we achieve that? It means that you have to practice. We have to get you a coach. You have to have how many hours of learning every day. When people are playing, you might not be able to play because you're practicing, because you are working towards a goal. So this summer, I want us to think as parents. We need to think about, what can our kids see? This summer, your targets can just be like, you know what? I want my kids to learn Canva. That's all. That's a skill already. There's some, if we're looking at now, content creator is massive. People are always looking for people to edit for them, looking for people to do graphics, design, and all of that. So if one of the goals, or I just borrowed you one of the goals that you can think of this year, I said this year or this summer, I want to teach my kids coding. right? Or it might not even be as far as coding. It might be, okay, cooking. It can be riding a bike. I mean, there are different skills that they can learn during the summer. Let's not just waste it traveling. And I'm not saying traveling is not good, don't get me wrong, it is absolutely good. There's geography in it, they are learning and all of that, but I think much more than that. If you just think of the analogy I gave about, you just have 18 summers with your kids by the time they're 18. So if your child is 5 now, is you just have 13 left. If your child is 7, you have 11 left. If your child is 15, you just have 3 summers left with these children to be able to get there. Because we complain about Gen Z a lot. So Gen Z is this, oh, Gen Z is that, oh, they don't like work, oh, they don't. Who brought up these Gen Zs? Is it not we, the millennials? We are the ones, the millennials, who don't let the Gen Zs come of age and begin to say things like, oh, our parents too did not teach us, our this one. And then Gen Alphas will be marking their own script at that time. And I really like this analogy that he gave also. He mentioned the fact that, let's think of life as a pyramid, right? At the bottom is where you have the most space. And the higher it goes, the steeper it becomes. The higher it goes, the steeper it becomes. The higher it goes, literally this way, the steeper it becomes. And it becomes really, really difficult. So the truth is, people can make it at 40. Yes, people can make it at 50. But you are competing with like maybe a 10%. There's just a 10% chance. The probability is so low. Unlike when is the level. So whatever your child wants to do now, which is why as parents we need to find that blueprints early. Find the blueprints early. Even if you are not married or you don't have children yet, begin to ask God for it. So by the time they come, you are just running with it. There's no time for, oh God, okay, this child is now 4. What do we do when he's 10? Where, what school do we go to? Begin to fashion those things down. Take time to pray. And this is a charge to parents. Take time to pray and find out the blueprint of what God has called your child to be, so that it's just easier. It's easier. There is, you are not throwing bullets in different places. You are positioned as much as possible. You are positioned and focused to say, this is what God has called this child to be, and pursuing it till the end, right? So please, this summer, find out this many how many weeks before it gets to the holiday, find out what these children are supposed to do and begin to push them into that direction. In fact, I was just thinking about my life when I watched that video. Like, I wish I had started so many things early. I really did wish. I wish I had the courage, instead of following the template of, oh, you go to school. Once you go to school, you go to you start from primary you go to secondary, from secondary you go to uni, from uni you start to work. When you start to work, you marry, and all of, and bam bam bam. It just looked like a script, right? And there was nobody saying, hey, this talent, let's push this girl into this, let's move. I mean, that's all gone right now. We can't change what has happened in our past, but we have an opportunity with our children to be able to make a difference in their lives. I'm so particular this summer. If you don't take anything out of this video, take the fact that as parents, you need to sit down. If you have 5 children, get the blueprint for all of the 5 children. Know how to deal with all of the 5 children. That is one. So get that blueprint. That's what I said. Number 2, begin to push them into that blueprint. So the first is, you have to know what the blueprint is. If you don't know, then you just be doing kalu kalu, as they say in Nigerian parlance. So get the blueprints. When you get the blueprints, begin to push them summer by summer, every holiday by holiday. Begin to push them into those things and begin to lean or continue to lean into God to find out if anything has changed, what you need to do, is there anything you're doing that is wrong, and all of that. And number 4, you just have 18 summers for each child, literally. 18 summers. Let's just assume they are going to leave your house by 18. You just have only, or by 18 they are literally adults already. So you will have just 18 summers to be able to make a difference in your children's life. And by the way, I am writing a book which will be out very soon, still in the works and all of that. But I just thought to share, and this was different from all of the think on these things video because it was so heavy on my heart in this period. I'll see you guys next week, and maybe this will continue, I don't know, but I was just led to share this one today.